Hello everyone, I'm Riri Raven and today we will be continuing our playthrough of Synergy Firestorms. Yay, an achievement. I have more than 50 people and no one died, and that's an achievement. Okay. Where were we? An expedition, knowledge 13. Right, where is our expedition thingy? This one, okay. But where is the withered village? Can you be a little more clear? Okay, so do we need to explore this first? I'm going to try that. So we will go with that. And speed up. Okay, expedition has been sent out. Communal services are advanced buildings that improve satisfaction and require resources to operate. The amount of resources used depends on the amount of housing within the building's range. For instance, a school will need more paper if it covers more housing. To extend the building's range and bonus coverage, you can assign it more citizens. Okay. So this one will need a person. Why is it red? No, because the person wasn't in it yet. Okay. We have a maximum of 10. Right, we need to get 300 more. Let's see, which was decorations. That doesn't give enough. Plus 100. What is this building anyway? We already have one. Also have that. It doesn't give anything. It doesn't give anything either. Come on. Right. Oh. 3 new destinations. They should return to the city. And then we'll explore this one, I think. And then we can get to it. Okay. We learn new things every day. Let's see if we can unlock something else here then. Let's see. Does this give us anything? No boost? Nope. Alright, let's look if we can find something that does. We don't want to waste a tablet on that. Mine is all very expensive. Yeah. We won't be able to slow down again. I don't remember where bricks were made. Okay. Now we're going to take a little look at this. Okay. Which building makes the bricks? This one, okay. So we need to grab more of these. Whoops. And what do you have? Do you mean you just closed it? What the hell? I don't know what to do with this, so we'll keep that for later. It slowed down again. It's kind of annoying. We need bricks for everything, it seems. I really don't know how I need to get more knowledge. Let's see. Wait, where am I? Okay, here. So I don't have enough knowledge. Nope. Nope. Oh, it's a dry season. Maybe if I paid attention I would notice. Oh, it slowed down again. That's really getting annoying. Is there a setting for this? Controls. It's not going to be it. But why did I not see this? Okay. The one thing was right in front of me and I looked over it. Typical. And we've got someone in here. Okay. Excellent. You're going to have to return because you don't have enough food for anything else. But what we do have is another explorer set. What do you mean? We can have 2 huts but no 2 exploration thingies. Oh. Okay. Are we doing better? The problem is we need something else like this for knowledge, but I wouldn't know what. I'll just wait until we can unlock this, I guess. Well, we have 500 wood. Thanks. Where are those being made? Alright, let's just remove people from that and we'll be good for a while, I suppose. Let's rip these things out. And we need more stone, so we will rip this out too. Alright, that should help. Okay, and now we can get to this. Let's see if they can carry it with this, because we have way too many vegetables. Nope. Okay, that should work out. is dried up too. Let's hope our water backup makes it. And then we'll need to build another one of those. That is getting a bit low to my liking. Alright. There's need water to produce sticks. So we'll have to wait another cycle. And we run out of tools. Every village we visited during our last trip now lies in ruins, with empty streets and withered gardens. A cursory analysis reveals that dehydration and other complications stemming from the drought are responsible for the majority of the damage. We had never seen one so severe before. Some kind of abnormal event, almost unique in nature, must have occurred here. We have to thoroughly examine the groundwater to understand what happened here. Analyze the soil. We have irrigation. The party triggers the pump and waits for something to happen. The device struggles to draw so much as a drop, and small fragments of dirt seem to be accumulating in the pipes instead. A quick inspection reveals that they are in fact chunks of mushroom split from a huge specimen. Sweeping away the sand, our explorers find the mushroom a totally ordinary species showcasing a never-before-seen behavior. The mushroom seems to have absorbed every bit of water sitting in its vicinity as a reaction to the drought, a survival mechanism which led to the doom of all human beings living nearby. Ah yes, because writing a report is so useful when people die. We had hoped to come to the aid of our neighbors, but what good are we if everything must end this way? What good are we? Return. I guess next we will be exploring these. What do you mean it lowered? Is it because we're out of water? Oh my god, we really are almost out. Am I going to die here? Um, it's not looking good, guys. We have another drought season. I guess we could just place these things everywhere. Wait, last one didn't give me anything. Right. Okay, let's go to the swamp. Okay, we've reached 350 out of 600. And I have no idea how to get there. Yeah, I think we're going to lose this one, guys. There is simply not enough water to survive this last cycle. But we can at least unlock this. Right, I'm out of tools. Come on, guys. Let's grab these rocks. So hopefully we can get something else before we lose. The area is overrun with reeds growing in such different shapes from each other that the untrained eye would consider them different species. One bunch looks like a straw puppet, another like winged creatures, while another is bent in on itself, as if it were some kind of fiber reel. As they are taking a closer look, the explorers meet a barely conscious woman whose arthritic hands are gripping an empty flask. She says she is looking for the body of her brother, who drowned in the area a dozen or so years ago. Drowned? Build a raft. Really, guys? We don't have the water. Let's go with this. Crossing the swamp proves quite arduous, as the explorers constantly feel they are risking their lives. Step after step they wonder if their feet will meet solid ground or if they will end up sinking into the bog without a foothold or rope for support. Unfortunately, the swamp proves the dense. Not only do the explorers fail to find a woman's body, but they almost drown. It is time to leave this place. I can't talk anymore. Return. We're not gonna make it. We are so not making it. Our situation is that our water storage systems are still quite rudimentary and the quantity of water is evaporating too high. The survival of all our citizens is in jeopardy. A legend is spreading through the city, fueled by the delirium of thirsty or perhaps by despair. Some say a philosopher named Festival had her laboratory in an underground chamber. Said chamber is said to condense humidity, thus fueling the woman's experiments without limits. Such an abundance is nothing but a myth, but even so, many citizens are ready to risk their lives searching for it. The only way to prevent them from such folly is to provide them with the water they need. Okay, I have an idea. Where are they? We're going to read these things out. Totally forgot about these. Our last resort water supply. I'm just gonna go get them all. They will sprout again on their own, I'm sure. We may not have to lose this game. Well, let's see how it goes. Do these have water? No. Thanks to our newly filled warehouses of water towers, citizens are gathering around distribution points, getting fully reinvigorated. The legend of the Chamber of Fastoval, the philosopher who is said to have found an unlimited source of water, is back to what it always was, a skewed fragment of our history, incomplete and distorted. Hey, I get more water. Nice. Gourds to the rescue. Okay, let's go to this island. I'm so glad I noticed the plant. We were almost done for. I think we'll make it now. But how do I get the knowledge up? I guess I'll just put 3 of these in here. It's not like I can do much else. Hoping to refill their water supplies, the explorers head towards a lake. Sadly, the water's transparency is deceptive, as it contains a mixture of acids that even the best filtering processes can't handle. Unwilling to attempt drinking such water, the party is about to leave when a red, scaly creature suddenly bursts out of the water. For a split second, an abdomen marked with protuberant silverish veins appears on the surface before disappearing beneath the blinding reflection of the sun again. The explorers are intrigued by this unknown creature, but their thirst wears them out and it's still not too late to look for some fresh water in the streams nearby. However calm the water looks, the creature seems to be hiding perfectly within its depths. While the explorers are searching for it, something else catches their attention. A turquoise glow seems to shine through the rocks. It is a familiar color that makes the whole party wonder whether there can be a tablet beneath the surface. Collecting it would require at least one explorer to stay underwater for a considerable amount of time, and the water's acid content can't be underestimated. I don't have tools. We will come back later. Alright. I said it. Alrighty. Which thingy created tools? Forge. We shall put one here, just because we can. Okay. Heal out of rocks again. Man, the water really does go down quickly. I think I'm gonna need more than just one of these. We have way too many thorns. So Yeah, the wet season is not coming any day too soon. We don't have tools, we don't have anything. Those things spread really quickly. Right. How about we add a little housey? And we're out of stone again. Oh look, it's another gourd. They're already making a comeback. Let's see, is there anything for more stone? Wait a minute. I know. This little building. The plant nursery. This is what we will do. Let's move this first. We'll make more use of it out here, clearly. And then we can plant them all over here. What are you missing? You mean it's not in a district? Okay, we will be having this. Yes, plant as many as you can. A maximum of 10 it appears. We will never run out of stone again. I hope. 30 should be enough for a start. And this one. Yes. Oops. Didn't click on the building. Hang on. This is not being done because there's nobody in there. don't have any rotten resources. How do you even make that? These are still small, because the other time we had some of like size 20. So we've made it to 9. We have a maximum of 10. So we need this building is kept at 20. Dangerous season. Sweltering dry season. How about we increase these? I'll do 4. And seeing as we can make it to 2,500, hopefully we'll get close to that. What do you mean? It needs tools. Why does it need tools? Help, we don't have anything we need. We are going to pop that away. Yeah. Okay, since we can't really do much about that, we will we need the tools for that, so we're just gonna go here. This is type 2, so we should be able to make it to 20. Those need tools. Why does everything need tools? And almost nothing can be used to make them. It's not fair. Ah, our first petrified giant. Excellent. Also out of tools. Everything is out of tools, man. How many bricks? Where are the bricks? None. Okay, so we do need this. But as soon as it's finished with that, the Inselberg is standing on the explorer's path and is marked with undulations, whatever that is, as if some wavy liquid has frozen suddenly. A party observes a cavity at the top of the rocky formation. Considering the watery behavior of the strange hill, it is rather reasonable to suppose that the small pit is in fact the entry point of a projectile. Still, They would need to cut through the stone to make sure, and that would take quite some time as well as proper tools. And we don't have tools. Okay. So, we need like 20 tools for our explorations in our own area. And we need to rip these out. Maybe I should rip out the ones that have been picked. Okay. Frankly, we have enough thorns. Way too many thorns. It's full up, so yeah. I guess we'll put that to 0 since there aren't any anyway. Okay. More water stations. No tools. Okay, they grow back after we rip them out. That's good. I was a bit worried that they wouldn't, even though we didn't say it on the thingy. Ooh, 16. Oh man, only one cycle after this left before the really bad one. Oops. What if we take this one and let it work with the rocks instead? Since we will be gathering from this soon. And we'll grab more from here. And then hopefully we will be out of trouble with that. And we have a transportation tower. Well, I don't know what to do about it. So, why is it stuck there? Anyways. Alright, grow slowly. Constantly out of tools still. Wait a minute. Is that too many things you need tools so we can't catch up? Okay. We have 6 out of 10 despite the fact that should be capped at 20 with those things in there. This district also has one, so I don't know how to fix that. Doesn't add anything. Come on, just 100 more. We'll really have to make it yet another one of these. It won't add anything. So what are we supposed to add, Oops, I meant to cancel that. Sure, why not? We don't have toxic water. You can switch to toxic water for a second. That's one more. Okay. Cooling. Can't quite keep up with the tools, so I'm gonna have to make another one. Which is it? It is. Yep. Another forge. And one more cycle until the unbearable heat. Okay, we're going to go with tools from rocks. And we're going to fill this up. Right, we need more water again. Hang on. let's build this here. When that is all built, should work out. I think I may not have enough people. Yeah, I don't. Time for another house then, I guess. And now I'm out of rocks again. Yeah, it's gonna take a while. We don't have mushrooms. Let's grab all these. You know what? Why don't we unlock the composter wherever it is? This should, when we build it, make some mushrooms. I'm gonna check first. Where do they like to live? Not there. So screen. I have no idea how to create the soil like that. So we're gonna put this thingy. Here, I guess. And then go to it. Aha, 11 out of 10. Okay. Maybe if we add more people to these. I'm not sure. It should do +5. And here we go. The bad season. Since there's no point in being in here, we might as well see if that does anything. We have over 1,000 water. Hopefully that's enough. Maximum number heritage reached. Well, at least our tools are going up a little. I think it means heat evaporation. You know what, maybe we should pause these things because they use water. Just for the dry season. you also use water. I guess I'll take these. We have too many of them anyway. We are harvesting rocks. Hooray. These bitches spread out again. Killing my other plants. And how many tools? No tools, of course. I turned on the production. Of course, we don't have any. What the hell is this? Was this here in the beginning? Maybe I'm only just noticing it because the map looks so different. There we go, a fungus. They sprout around the decomposer, so that's a good sort of mushrooms for cooking. Okay, I think we're going to make it, guys. In fact, I feel so confident that I'm going to start production again. Oops. Okay, the houses are evaporating. Yeah, I really should have stopped that way sooner. We have far too many poultices. I hope you guys are not hearing the background noise. I should probably look if I can find something like a sleeve or something for my microphone. It's pretty sensitive to tiny background noises, so... Oh, now it's going down, but it's fine. Next cycle's about to start. And now it went down again. What the hell? I think it's the lack of tools. Okay. And turn this back on. The meat is... Yeah. I think that's about right for now. Were those always there, or are those the baby mushroom giant thingies? Okay, we're back up to 11 out of 10. So, oops. What else do we have for this? There is 20 tools. Hang on, have I been using my special tag for those? Culture, speed walking. I don't really know which way to go with all this, but this should help at least. Does this do anything? Nope. Hang on, you have 20 here but still 10 here? What the hell? Does this do anything? Still nothing else. I'm just unlocking stuff to see if it gets me anything. I have no idea what that's for. Okay. We're still too short. I shouldn't have to make 2 of these for that, right? That would be crazy. I don't have the tools yet. It's getting better. Are we using bricks for something? I don't think we are. Ooh, big O. Okay. We're going to switch to this. Okay. Did I pause anything else? It needs to be a bad connection. I don't think so. I paused that, but we don't need it. We have enough tools. So, let's go. Ooh, suddenly 20 tools. Hell yeah. We're getting there. Slowly. That's gonna be another bad one. So you're telling me that adding this would do something? So I can just place 2 of these, and that's going to fix that. And now it went down again. Is it because I sent explorers? Okay, protective gear. 1 tablet. Return. How the hell are we supposed to reach this? Right, of course, and because I unlocked other things, I don't have enough knowledge and heritage now. Well, I think this episode has been long enough. We survived somehow, and next time hopefully we'll figure out how to get enough of this. So, I will see you guys next time. Bye!